Hello and welcome back to Ostriv on map 4. Let's play the game. We're looking at the beautiful green, lush fields of map 4. And we have a build queue lined up ready to go. We have shoemakers, because we have plenty of, I say plenty. There was before I hit the record button, this number was like fluctuating rapidly. I thought, why not? Let's queue up a bunch of jobs, including another brewery. Whoop, not the Q button. I want to hit W. Yeah, the Eastwood Brewery is expanding, complete with cart shed to enable faster transition of goods. Cow shed, because our ladies are always demanding more milk to start production. A granary to assist the Eastwood Brewing Company, and another row house, which I queued up. Yeah, it's a corner one. All right, let's go to speed 3. This episode, I thought we would do some kind of tidying up of these kind of areas, like finishing this area to match this area. So yeah, let's get to it. Village house. Oh, that's probably why this spot is vacant. Yeah, because there's uneven terrain. All right, let's put a well there instead. Maybe we could do like a little decorative square here for these guys. So yeah, let's do that, and let's decorate this with fence number 4. No, wait. We need to do dog rose bushes first because the fences will clip into them. All right. Maybe something like this. Hope you guys are doing well. Sitting back with a beverage. Seems to be something I like to say at least once every episode. Which reminds me, if you guys have been watching from episode 1, thanks for taking the time to enjoy my content and watching all the way through to episode 15. Much appreciated. All right, so these guys are going to have a dog rose bush dividing their property, right? And once the fence goes in, it's like, but which side of the fence is the dog rose bush on? And then, the Sukonis family argues with the Schvetz family about, if it's their plan or not because it's right on the boundary line. hmm All right. Yeah, speaking of the Eastwood Brewery, we will be cranking up this export amount, that's for sure. Have some more beer. And do we have a glass? Plenty. Shoemaker's Workshop. Let's go over there. Which one is it? You? Oh, both. Okay. Let's hire some men. Let's keep our fields tended by doing that. And let's do the same here. Actually, quick copy and paste. Apply to all. Yeah, there you go. And does that mean these? Yeah, okay. Excellent. This says no leather, but this green arrow indicates that they're getting leather from somewhere. That's great. Okay. Let's get back over to decorating. As I speak, I can still detect a little bit of flu residue in my voice. I did have the flu over the weekend. It's one of those flus that Look, usually in my case, some flus just really hang on for like a week, maybe even 10 days. But this flu it kind of started, I'd say last Tuesday, but not full on. It was like just a little nuisance, nothing really to worry about. But that kind of nuisance, kind of tickly sensation lasted until Saturday. And I woke up Saturday morning and it was just full on. But then it didn't last long. It was like, what I'm trying to say, it was like, it like ran out of steam real quick. So by the time of Monday morning came along, it was pretty much gone. Yeah, so like a 2-day flu. What am I doing with this fence? Just putting it all the way through to here? Yeah, let's do that. Not really sure how I'm designing this, but just going like that. That's the builder's office. Can I do the same thing? Just bring this all the way through? Yeah. One thing that my sister-in-law put me onto was do we want to do that? Not really. Let's make this interesting. It's kind of more deliberate. Was a product called Camel Camel. I'd never heard of it, but I took it or I made some tea with the Camel Camel and some ginger and yeah, that helped. That must have helped a lot to keeping the flu down to just a couple of days instead of a 10-day flu. What am I doing here? I'm bringing this up to here, making this kind of like a, yeah. And then for the well, let's put it in well, not put it in, but rather put a small arch in. Kind of line this point and this point up. Sure. How's that working? Not too bad. I love that look. No alerts. Only storage is full. I wish there was a way you could get rid of the storage full icon. A lovely flourishing town we have here. October, so we should be getting plenty of food in. Fish perished. That might have been because I sold 1,000 salts, and then they didn't have enough salt to salt that fish. Yeah. Okay. Marafa, speaking of salt, let's only sell you 700. But you can certainly have all my flour. All right. Has one clothes? I haven't bought any. I can't remember the last time I bought some warm clothes. So let's get some warm clothes in. What else can I sell you? That's it. Yeah. Okay. Are we finished here? No. We could put some more bushes in. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I probably should have put the. Actually, I can do that now. I can just do this, right, and then reconnect the fence. Yeah. Let's try that. That works. All right, are we finished here? Do we want to give these guys a shared backyard? Nah. Let's make it look a little like that. Sure. Post to post? Nah. Ah, there we go. Lovely. Good. Let's do the same here, which I don't think I've done. Yeah, this is a mess. Huh. For a second, I thought people were still walking through here. They are. Cheeky buggers. All right. Let's fix that. No, we can do better than that. Let's go here. Somewhere there. Somewhere there. And connect. Connect and connect. One more? Nope, we did that. Hey, I think that looks a lot better. Yeah. Cool. All right, we have an alert. Fellow, huh? But you have plenty of orange, so how about we go... Oh, was that a glitch? That was weird. Wheat fallow. Huh. I want us to make that flax and see what happens. And then this one will go fallow. Yeah, let's come back to this if there's any problems. All right, December. How are we doing for rotting food? Perishing food, we should say. A little bit of barley harvest, not too big a deal. Still plenty of... Oh, flax harvest. That is bonkers. Yeah, we need more seasonal workers. What about the brewery? The brewer workers. Yeah, let's have you guys hit the fields. Look at all this. Actually, what's it? Does this mean it's rotting or can it still be collected? Are these guys collecting it? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's collecting it. I was wondering if the storage is full. Hmm. This is flax, right? Does flax go in a warehouse, right? Maybe that's what we could do. We could build a warehouse near our weaver's workshop and just stock it up on flax. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Trade and transport. Let's check if it needs a warehouse. Pretty sure it does. I don't have any warehouse down here. You're a warehouse. Do you stock flax? You do. Are you slackers? You're not really doing much in here, right? Oh yeah, you're on seasonal hiring. Okay. Why don't you stock the flax? There we go. Cool. Maybe that'll help our logistics. Brewery, such a beautiful building. Look at the detailing. Brick arches, round or cylindrical brick feature at the front. Kind of would you call the scaffolding scaffolding that was there. Disheveled? Is that the correct use of disheveled? It looks. Whoa, what's going on here? Pathing? That's weird. There should be any pathing problems. Let's find out if there is. Can you guys get in there and work? Yeah. Huh. That's for production. Okay, that's fine. Luckier, 640. Clothes, 260. And from you, we want all your stone. Well, we got stone storage. So good. We definitely need an iron top up. How's lime? Yeah, could do a lime top up. Sure, let's take all of it. All right. Felt like our treasury took a hit, but yeah, balance is not so hot. It should improve at the end of this year. Yeah, that's a good sign. Housing. Let's crank you up. Yeah. Okay. Plenty of people out working. Good stuff. All right. More detailing. Yeah, let's clean up some more stuff. Apple trees? Yeah, this section isn't finished. Who am I kidding? This street needs apple trees. All right, let's do this. And I'm kind of doing it's certainly not in a pattern, right? These are very irregularly spaced, but I like this kind of apple tree on either side of the entrance to the house, the yard, the property. Sounded like a double tap. I'm pretty sure there are iconic towns or cities in the world that which have a like a one species of tree dominating the landscape. There's one in Victoria, Australia, that I'm aware of, but I can't remember the name. Is it Beechworth? It's like a particular tree. What am I saying? Let me uh, just leave a sentence unfinished. That's great for YouTube. Yeah, a particular species of tree that dominates the streets, at least the downtown streets. It feels a little cramped if I put trees along here because of this well. I could remove the well, or I could leave it nice and cramped. Nice and cramped. Since when has that ever been when did nice and cramped ever go in the same sentence? Okay, finish these apple trees? Sure. Love hearing the hustle and bustle and those carts zipping past. Very, very cool game. And more apple trees. Oops. I should get right on top of this so I can see what I'm doing. Hmm. You guys are doing well. Dogwares boy? Yeah. Good idea. Why don't we just line this face of the dogwares bushes? I'm pretty sure the trees can clip through the bushes, right? Let me check that real quick. Yeah. Okay. Plenty of trees. This face? Yurikachi. Uh, Shoe stock looks a little low considering I just put two more shoemaker industries down. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I need to up the number of shoes in the trade. What's it called? Trading post. Here we go. Shoes. Yeah, let's go. 800. Do you sell shoes? No. All right, let's see how that goes. Next visit. Where were we? Planting dog rose bushes. Yeah, okay. Apple trees. How's that? Much better. Let's do the same on. Oh, I did this back to front. Yeah, that's okay. We can adapt. Maybe this looks better. It leaves kind of like a cleaner entrance to their house. I came up with a recipe today, guys. If you don't like mushrooms, then it's not for you. But if you're a fan of mushrooms, how about this for a recipe? One of my Essentially invented the recipe about 3 hours ago. So you get your mushrooms and you sit them on there. So you flip them upside down so that their stems are kind of sticking in the air. That way, when you roast them, all the moisture is kind of held within it kind of retains its moisture, right? And I slow roasted them with, get this, a dusting of cocoa powder. Hmm. Turned out pretty good. Ready tasty. Obviously, I also added a little bit of olive oil. So before I dusted them, sprinkle of like a drizzle of olive oil over them, a little bit of black pepper, and then the dusting of cocoa powder, and then just a few crushed rosemary leaves, and a very, very small pinch of salt. And chef's kiss, yeah, slow roasted for about an hour. At the oven I have is in Fahrenheit, so it was two. Let me check. I sent a picture to my sister who loves to cook. Let me check the message. Yeah, about an hour at 275 Fahrenheit, degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, pretty good. Very tasty. Derkachi, can we sell you more shoes? Oh yeah, we can. There you go. Look at the town storage. So good. Job well done, guys. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your expert attention to the cobbling of shoes. Cobbling of shoes? Is that the correct term, even though they're leather? We're already exporting clothes. And from you, we want check iron. Sure, top up. Lime. Plenty of lime. Okay. Warehouse coming along. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that number fluctuates, huh? For the job. 'Cause we haven't had any new. We haven't had families marry. It could be kids growing up and looking for job. That's probably what it is, right? Yeah. Hmm. More detailing. Where were we? It's good. What about we do the same here? Maybe. I kind of like how it looks though. Yeah, let's leave that open like that. Okay, corner house in. We have housing available. We have jobs available. Do we queue up another row house? We certainly have the bricks to do it. And I'm pretty sure we have the resources to do it. Look at all that garlic going to waste. It's not the kind of waste I wanted to see. I don't like wasting food. In fact, it's one of my pet peeves, seeing food go to waste. So this should definitely help the consuming of food in our town. After this, do we do another row house? I think we do. Um, this will fix itself in a after we save and quit, and then I log back in or load the game back in episode 16. Um, you guys, I mean, we could do that, and it's got a couple of carts in seasonal. Sure, and get a couple of guys in. Okay. Did we deal with this? Can't remember. If not, I'll sell the charcoal in if that fails because it's already sold in a previous trade agreement, which I don't think it does because this is empty, right? Yeah. All right. Man, Takachi just Mr. Moneybags, Takachi just willing to spend all the things on clothes. Okay, flax. We fixed the flax. Yeah. Oh, this hasn't been harvested yet. Fair enough. How are you guys going? What a barley content. Yeah, we should be good. Right. So for these row houses, I will square this off, and we're going to go with different kinds of square shapes for our houses for now. Yeah. All right, let's get this guy. That looks good. Nice little dormer window at the front. Let's line you up like so. Come on, get it nice and snug. I haven't been too finicky. Here we go. Nope, one more over. I had it right the first time. Good enough. All right, Kasha coming along. Let's get ready to supply that. Oh, there we go. Really, guys? Not a food variety. Like, is too much garlic for you? Nah, you're fine. Okay, cowshed. We want you. Actually, we can go here. Apply to all. Or you need a manager. You will need a pasture, Marifa. Look at that flour. Take all of it. No, not sailor. How did that shift? Salt. We are doing 600 or something. So we have enough salt for our dried fish. Hmm. All right, let's add another pasture. Does this chop down trees? It does. Can we not chop down trees? Yeah, that's fine. You got plenty of stock. All right, let's grab a bull and a cow and maybe a younger one. Oh, wow, there's no bulls in here. How did that happen? Huh. All right, let's get a young bull back in here and see if that helps things. So in here we have a bull and a cow for now. That'll do. I got 20, so I might as well throw in another cow. Actually, I have three. How's that looking? 2-month-old bull. A bunch of cougars. That's so silly. All right. Where were we? We were decorating, weren't we? We were tidying up some things around the town. Yeah, this looks a lot greener, a lot more complete. Hmm. Maybe we do put bushes along there. I'll leave it for now, though. Actually, let's do this side, and then it'll probably look better, and then I'll add the trees, the apple trees if needed. Okay. Yeah, I think it does need it. Looks a little weird. Looks a little bit nude. Barvinkove. I'll be with you in a sec. Okay. Sell some flour. I'm at the previous trader took it all, buddy. Iron top up. Sure. And lime. We're good on lime. Actually, how much lime does the row house? Oops, sorry for the aggressive camera spinning. No, you. 1200, yeah, plenty. Okay. Yes. Build it, my friends, my beloved citizens. We're decorating. Getting distracted. So easy to just sit back and enjoy the views in this game. Very easy to do. All right, let's finish this area. Let's go with dog rose bushes. Hmm. How do I want to work this? Do I want to return the fence like on an angle here? Maybe. Sure, let's try it. Fence number 4. Here we got Takachi again. Be with you in a sec, Takachi. Let's get this line down to here. Okay. Takachi, you have 800 pairs of shoes. Default charcoal. Clothes. None in storage, huh? We should definitely be cranking them out though. I mean, we have our little dedicated tailor's workshop. Oh, they're all on harvest duty. Fair enough. Actually, yeah, I did want to finish this area too. Let's do that. Let's do that after this. All right. Fence number 4. Yeah, maybe have you come back to here. Might look a little awkward, but it might look all right. I'm happy with that, actually. Okay. And more bushes. Oh, it's inaccessible. My bad. Actually, now we have the points that we want to connect. We can just throw them in. Oh, that's what I should have done. Should put that down first. Can I click on you? This way? This way? Can I click on you, fence? Oh, I cannot click on you. There you are. Fence 4. No, not fence 4. Dog rose bush. Sure. Let's just do a double thick. Okay. Do we want to already have bushes there? This should be okay. Those dog rose bushes look so scruffy in winter. Who's scruffy looking? All right. Oh yeah. Let's do some benches and some courtyard stuff here. All right, let's get you a fancy bench. I would like you at right angles. Let's make sure of that. And hmm, maybe something like this. Maybe something like. I've already got benches down here. I didn't even see them. Didn't even see them. Can I put a little bush there? Yep. Okay. And let's fill this area with some pavement. So something like this. If we just divide each section into squares, it should work. Question mark. Yeah, it should be fine. Let's go like this. Okay. Let's do a little square here. What else can we do along here? Let's do maybe something like this. Wonder how that'll look. Okay, let's me do that. Good. And then here I can do like this. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So there's some tolerance where these yellow lines cross. Like that won't let me. That won't let me here, but that one does. Interesting. If I go this way. Nope. Let's just do a square one here. Why did I even try that? Yep. There we go. If it looks too janky, we can clean that up. Maybe actually, maybe because of this irregular, we'll go like here. Oh, what have I done? Let's go this way. Okay. I did click this one right here. We want to go here. Okay. Can I go all the way over? Yeah. Do we want to do bushes along there first? No. Let's keep this wall vacant of decoration. Just cause. So let's bring this all the way up. Space is occupied. Oh, it just clips. Bring it back a touch. All right. In here. Oh, occupied. My bad. Here. Two short places occupied. Oh, what about hold alt? Okay, good. Hmm. Now let's do the little square here. And if we have like weird gaps, we can cover them with some bushes. How about that? So I'm anticipating this distance is going to be too short. Actually, let's check that first. Yeah, too short. Which means this layout is too short, which means let's redo this. Hmm. It's like a weird game of Tetris here. What if we go here, then bring you all the way up to here, and reconnect? Oh, almost. Okay. Now let's do this rectangle. Too short, but not if you're there. Okay. Marifa. Oh, out of glass. Huh. I thought I had loads of glass. 1725. Salt. We're doing 600 or something. Can't remember. There you go. Home close is fine. Okay. Go like that until you have glass. How much did this guy use up? 92. He had 100? I thought we had like 300 in storage last time I checked. My bad. Oh, look at all these workers now. Man, these row houses. Look at that. Then your population just skyrockets. Yeah, that's bonkers. All right, where were we? Decorating our. Oh yeah, this is coming in now. Okay. That's already done. Let's continue this. Is that too short? No, we can squeeze it in. Yes. How's that working? It's a regular shape we can fill with bushes. So let's go to here. Yeah. And maybe this would make for a good square all the way up to here. Nope. Oh, the arch is in the way. Hmm. Okay, how about how's this going to work here? No, I don't want to snap there. Occupied, bring you back a touch. Okay. Um, hmm. This is too short, isn't it? Yeah. Alt. Nice. You're my glass. Yes, thank you. I'll have 600. Sure. All right. How are we going here? Let's see. Started in the corner. And come up to here. Sure. Okay. It's gonna be interesting once it's all done. I believe that's all covered. Yeah. All right. 490 pop. So we get 500 this episode. Maybe after that row house is done. All right. What else can we do? Let's check our cow sheds. I'm pretty sure this bull is young, right? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Breeding. Three. Oh, loads of bulls. Maybe because I didn't click that button. Interesting. I wonder how this one ran out of bulls, even though I had optimized the bulls. I shouldn't mean slaughter all of them. Regardless, we should be boosting our beef production, right? Yeah, the people love the beef. Just snatching it up. What kind of dish do you think you could make with these ingredients? Garlic, onions, butter, beef, and cheese. That doesn't sound too bad. You could probably make a pretty good dish with those ingredients. All right. We've dealt with this little section. Where else can we decorate? Hmm. Hmm. I keep looking at this thinking I can decorate inside here, but no. Maybe one day the dev might make this kind of area transparent in the sense that from a programming perspective that it just sits but has, an unoccupied space there, but challenging. Hey, the row house got built. That means the end of the episode, right? Yeah, I've got things to do. We might have to move this next episode because it's deforested this little section of woods, ready for our town expansion. Yeah, I think that's going to be great. Seems some big square row houses in here. Yes. All right. Yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it. Let's get a bird's eye view of our weaver's workshop. Um, if this kind of patchwork still grates on you, let me know and I'll remove it because I'm still not sold. I'm anticipating that when the town is like all filled in, it will look good, but in the meantime, it's Yeah, I'm not convinced. Yeah, this looks very industrial now. Well, for its time, right? Let's throw in some dog rose bushes. Sure. Oh, can I squeeze you in? No, but I could put a bench there. Look at that. Oh, it fits. So good. That was nice. Yeah. Next episode, more town expansion. We're at 497 population, with a ton of people looking for jobs. So we need more industries for next episode. More industries. Yeah, more industries. This will go. Oh, actually, speaking of jobs, I already put a couple of guys in there. Grinder can be. We can put jobs. We can open some slots here and all sorts of things. But that'll be next time. Thanks for joining. Hope you have a great day, evening. If it's late at night, hope you have a really good sleep. Maybe you're tuning into one of my episodes, you're falling asleep, and I hope you have a really good sleep. So let's leave it there. The apple tree obsessed citizens of Ostriv. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.